I'm sorry. We live. Hi, T babies. How are you guys? Oh, I hate my producer. I love you. Can't make me laugh or if I come on the show. But hello, everyone. How are you? How have you been? I'm so tickled. Jesus. I missed you guys. It's only been 7 whole days since we've seen each other. I didn't even get to ask you, was my boobs even? Let me stop laughing. But 7 whole days. I've missed you guys. Tonight we have a special guest. But before we talk about our special guest, if you've never watched Tea Talks, thank you so much for being here. Thank whoever tagged you to the post, whoever told you about it. Thank your fucking self for like coming on the show. Tea Talks is just a place where us ladies get together and talk about sex in such a different array of ways than what you would normally hear with your best friend, or maybe your mom, maybe your girlfriend, maybe somebody at work, or just some random chick in the bathroom, because there's nothing more encouraging than in the bathroom when someone else is drunk as you. I swear to God. Y'all, all of this is a bunch of bitchy beautiful. You want me to hold your hair? I hold your hair. I got lipstick, whatever you need. You need lip gloss. You want a peppermint. Like, I love the bathroom when we're all drunk and been drinking, but whatever. So Tea Talks is the best thing that has hit Facebook in the last, I don't know, we've been doing this for 5 years now. So thank you so much, Tea Babies, for coming back every Tuesday to watch Tea Talks. They call me Kitten.
Boozy.
And we make up Tea Talks. And today, we have a special guest. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Paisley Princess, and
Hey,
that's what I
Paisley.
go by. That's my sex worker name.
Heck yeah, we had to fly her in today, okay?
Yeah.
Over the fucking seas, here all the way to Tea Talks. I'm honored to have you here.
Thank
you so much for
Honored to be
traveling
here.
so far just to be here. Oh, my little show. So tonight, if you haven't seen the flyer, guys, we're going to talk about sex workers. I have been asking, if I don't know, months, maybe a year, like, I need a sex worker here. I want to know about the life. I want to know, like, the in-depths of it all. Like, what made you want to do it? You know, what was the inhibition? Because, you know, I know it's something that you have to, like, let go of all judgment, all crazy scenarios and things, and just dive into it with, of course, a beautiful mind. Because this is one of those things, like I always say, like when it comes to strippers and sex workers and anything intimate, I think it's just a different world, a different creative side that allows you to tap in to your sexuality in a way that's not missionary, doggy style, or 69.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's pretty much the basics.
Yeah.
Remember when you get to going and having sex with people, like that's literally the basics. But when it comes to sex work, it's such a plethora of things. So I guess, like, what made you get into it?
Well, I guess I could say I always knew that I was good in bed.
Ooh.
Not to be like cocky or anything, but
Girl, cock it up. Good in bed.
So I'm good in bed, and I'm a lot more sexually free, I guess, liberated than the average woman, I think.
Okay.
And so it was kind of an easy choice for me. I actually had a workplace injury in 2019.
Okay.
Where I was left disabled, walking and standing disabled. I was attacked by dogs on my job as a dog trainer. So two dogs attacked me.
Seriously?
Yeah. So after that incident, after the attack, I had to find a different route to work. And so I came to sex work. It was an easy choice for me because I did feel so liberated. And
from dog trainer to sex worker.
Yeah, completely different worlds.
Did the dogs, like, were they? You said you was training them. Is that what you said? You were training the dogs?
Well, that was my job title was dog trainer. And,
okay.
caretaker.
And they just kind of like went crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
That's that's a totally different story.
Right? I was just like,
but that was kind of the incident that spurred me into it. Yeah.
Where you are now. So you went through of course, the rehabilitation, got things back together. Sex rate, was it before or after OnlyFans? Like, what was the first job you gave? I guess you gave yourself, because y'all like entrepreneurs. Like, there's nobody, like, you don't have a manager.
No.
You don't clock in and like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah. Make your own.
So how does that work? Like, is there a website? Let me write these down, girl.
Sure. So we've got OnlyFans is the biggest one.
OnlyFans, okay.
Yeah. I also have a Fansly.
Fansly? How you spell that?
Fansly.
Okay.
Fansly.
What's Fansly?
It's kind of like OnlyFans.
Okay.
Like a subscription website. You pay monthly to see pictures and videos, or you can pay by the picture set, or by the video, individually.
So, which one did you start off first?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
That was
it easy?
Yeah, it's really easy to set up. Once you get approved and everything, you send in your ID and all that. It was really easy to set up, and it's kind of like an Instagram, but sexual. So everything you wish you could put on Instagram.
Or partially nude.
I started out with partial nudes, and I kind of like worked my way into it. As I got more comfortable with my body and other people seeing my body, I got into
Is it liberating, like being out there naked, like?
Yeah.
For the world to see, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, you never know who's going to see it.
Right. And, my mom does know about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does she feel? How does mom feel?
She's like, that's just Paisley. That's what she's going to do.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Like, mom's like, yeah, that's my baby.
Not surprised.
That's my baby. So, like, I like how you said that you have been a sexual person. You've pretty much known it. Like, I've been doing all type of shit since I was a little girl. So, like, how far can you go back to when you knew that I'm a very sexually free person? Compared to, like, of course, when you talk to your friends and the people around you and be like, yeah, I've already done that. Or, yeah, kind of already did some research on that, too.
Right.
How far does that go back?
To a teenager?
Teenager?
So pretty early on.
Like, I was younger, but...
Well, I lost my virginity when I was like 12, and so I was pretty young, and so like I knew even before I lost my virginity that I was very interested in sex and very I wanted to know everything about it, and I just wanted to learn everything I could.
Everything, right? Mm-hmm. Like most people, like they want to get past the what do I do if my cherry breaks, or what do I do with this condom, or I was more like, when I would watch real sex, like, what all type of genres of sex is out there? Like, when I would watch women have sex with their husband with dildos, my mind was blown. I might have been 10 years old. I shouldn't have been watching it.
I'm 32 and still stuck at what do I do with my hands?
What do I do? Do I grab? Girl, grab him, pull him in. He loves it.
Yeah, I'm still stuck at what do I do with my hands?
Come here, boy. Oh, that's so cool. So you started at OnlyFans. Did you have, because like I know I have a friend in Georgia, and he runs an OnlyFans page for 3 models. Mm-hmm. And he has a lady who's not in the OnlyFans, but her job is to pretty much like post the pictures and post them, because the way he broke it down was that it's like anything else, everything's just fucking overly saturated now. But there will be so many people that you can run across on OnlyFans, and I guess her purpose is to make sure that those 3 girls would stay at the top when you would be like scrolling through. Mm-hmm. Do you have to do that same thing? Like, is it a constant post like regular social media, or do you have enough people that just kind of come in?
Could you rephrase that?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So,
I'm
like,
sorry.
no.
I'm not sure I understand.
So, do
the
you
question.
have, like people that just find you, like, when they go to the OnlyFans page? Or do you have to constantly promote yourself to get those people?
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, it's okay. I be rambling.
No, it's okay. And I'm kind of ditzy, so, you know, things just sometimes go over my head.
We're here together.
But, hey.
Cheers.
No, I'm constantly promoting myself.
Okay.
My husband can attest to that. Like, he sees me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You know, Reddit, and even on OnlyFans. I promote myself.
I haven't heard of
on
Reddit
OnlyFans.
yet. Or how do you spell it?
Reddit.
Just Reddit.
Reddit.
You need to know about Reddit.
Everybody needs to know about Reddit.
Okay.
It's
Let me put on here star, put 2-3 stars by it.
It's the front page of the internet.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know.
So I'm always trying to put myself out there and make sure that I have a name for myself and that people, you know, and Paisley Princess I feel like is easy to remember. So hopefully
I like
it gets stuck in their mind.
Princess. Well, everybody who comes on the show has to name their little hoo-ha something.
Oh yeah. I've named my titties, but I've never named my pussy.
You named your titties?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't got no names.
I have Poncho and Lefty right here.
Like Poncho and Lefty. Why is one a Poncho? Tell me about it. Let me write this down.
It's a Willie Nelson song.
I love Willie Nelson, but why?
You know.
Wait a minute.
It just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Poncho and what was the other one?
Lefty.
Lefty. I just wrote that down. I don't know why I asked you again. Okay, Poncho. Let me put on here her titties. So, because I'm going to read back through these notes and be like, who the hell is Poncho and Lefty? Bow. I've never... Your titties got names?
No.
Well, you maybe
Should.
want... What y'all want to be called? I was just...
What are your titties named?
My friends. Somebody call me their friends.
Yeah, I like that.
They be like, how my friends doing?
You know each other pretty well
We know
on a
each
personal
other.
level.
I don't, but mine don't like each other. They go that way. So I don't know.
I feel you on that.
Mine are not friends, and
They're
they're
not
always looking.
friends.
They're always looking to get away.
Keep like how my friends doing. They fighting.
Oh.
They always looking to get away. They always.
They beefing. Let me make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Gamarius. Christina, what's up, baby? Hi, Amber. Hi, Brittany. Yes, tag your friends. Tell them to get here. Tina, is that my baby with the yellow nails? Yeah, she put the yellow heart for me.
Aww.
Catch it. Oh, I love her. So, back to sex work. This is so cool. I'm so excited. He said your husband. Okay, congratulations. I've not seen him in forever, ever. You're married? Married, how cool is that? So, all right, how does your husband feel about you being a sex worker? Does he help out with the camera angles?
He does.
Oh my God,
He is
that's
really
dopest.
helpful.
I love y'all. That's the coolest thing. Hey girl, hey girl. That is so dope. So like, does he get to pick out the scenes sometimes, like, so that he feels involved?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We brainstorm together. You know, I run ideas off of him. He's like a really good sounding board for me. You know, just, you know, does this look okay? How about these boots with this outfit? Or, you know, just like, he's there for me. He's very supportive. So,
Because with
super
sex
blessed.
working, nobody ever touches you. On the internet.
Right.
On the sex working on the internet. Let me just rephrase it. Because
Right.
if you're out, then it's a different world and different stature, like whatever. But with yours, it's all internet based. So with it all being so, like, you know, internet based, it's a more freedom there. So do you feel like it gives you more of a safety?
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely is a lot safer than the in real life.
In real life, being
yeah.
out there.
I just couldn't do that. But, you know, to each his own.
So you just don't. We
And
don't
I'm not
kink
here to
shame. We
judge
don't
anything. Never.
sex worker
never.
shame. Whatever y'all want to do, we're here with it. Because I've been trying to get a sex work on here forever. Forever to like talk to me about it. Because here, we're LGBTQ friendly. There's nothing here that like that we like, be like, oh my God, we really just want to know, like, educate my tea babies about it. Because of course, we're gonna always come across things that people be like, yeah, and then people are be like, But I've always learned that even with the people who have been like, are uneducated.
Not always. Once they learn.
Once they learn, every time they learn something, it'd be like,
they're like,
yeah.
Then they come into it a little bit more, and that is again why I started Tea Talks. I'm talking to all these ladies who tell me about all these great sexual adventures, but nobody could tell me about the last orgasm they had.
Really?
Girl, your face looks like mine. That's how I would look all the time. Like, what? You're not having orgasms? Girl, you got 3 kids. You ain't never had an orgasm? You don't even know what an orgasm is?
Oh, bless their hearts.
Oh, I thought I was the only one who
feel
felt
for
that
them.
way. That's why I created this show. For those girls.
That's great.
You already popping out
love
babies and not one orgasm?
You owe it to yourself.
Babies are a whoo.
Yeah.
And you don't even know your body.
Yeah.
You don't know what you like. You're afraid to tell your partner, hey, let's try this out. Or to go into a sex store with your partner because you might feel like you're telling him that he's not enough.
Right. No, communication is so important. And
Hit that wrong. That's what we talk about on Tea Talk all the time. Communication. That's like the basis. That's the basis of everything. Communication.
yeah.
Toys, no toys. On your OnlyFans, have you? Do people really like the toys, or do they more like you in your different poses? Like, so when it comes to I haven't been on OnlyFans because when I go on there, it's literally a plethora of things. You got people on there cooking. You got people who are working out, and then you got the sex workers, and you have like, I think OnlyFans, like, yes, they're more. I guess the sex workers have brought them the predominant amount of money to them.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the chefs and the athletics and the yogis and I'm trying to think. Because, like, it's a lot of different type of OnlyFans on there.
I've seen all kinds of stuff. I know this one girl who runs an OnlyFans that's half sexual and half survivalist.
Oh, seriously?
She's in the Alaskan wilderness, and she might be like skinning what she hunted in one post, and then she might be masturbating in another post. So I can't think of her name. Otherwise, I would be like,
she's extremely extreme. Because most times that's some Gemini shit.
She's beautiful, and she's out there
That's
just
some
doing
Gemini
like
shit.
all kinds of it's some Gemini shit for sure.
Oh, I love it.
I can't remember her name.
Why does that sound
Otherwise,
like
I would
something
shout
you would
her
do?
out.
That's what I was thinking. She sounds like me and her could be friends.
We're Gemini twins, so
Twinsies.
we could definitely do that.
Do you feel like sex working is something? This is so cool. God, I love it. Is it something that you could retire with?
Probably could, honestly. I've seen people who make 6 figures and not really doing a whole lot
Much of
extra from what I'm doing. I'm not there yet, but fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Like, I
keep on
love the
working.
red look. You said that you do cosplay every now and then, right?
I do.
What's your favorite cosplay? Because you're giving me, what did I call you when I first saw you?
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. You was like, no.
Or you called
No, I
me
called
Green
you
Ivy.
Green Ivy.
That's okay. That's okay. I wasn't even gonna bring it up. I was gonna let you slide.
And then the producer said, no, Poison Ivy. I was like, oh, whatever. So, what's your favorite cosplay?
I think Poison Ivy was the best one that I've done so far.
Okay.
But I'm gonna revisit Jessica Rabbit pretty
I know,
soon.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
You're traveling all the way back to shoot with Middle Tennessee's one of the hottest photographers, Studio 65. That's so dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so dope.
It's pretty exciting.
That is so cool. Again, she flew to me, okay? My little show. Just
'cause
let
I
you
love
guys
her.
know.
She's the best.
I'm so happy. Like, so, do you have any, like, international, I guess, supporters, fans that follow OnlyFans? Because I've never been on OnlyFans. Like I said, I went on there, there was a bunch of chefs and cooks, and I was like, I don't see no sex workers, and I got off.
Oh yeah. you got to look for, like, you have to have direct links most of the time.
Oh, okay.
And then on those direct links, like on their
Because
page.
I was looking for y'all.
Yeah. It's hard to figure out at first. It's kind of a difficult website to map.
So OnlyFans has not promoted y'all as much as y'all should. Got you, no problem. So I have to. So someone has to know. That's why I was wondering, like, how does that work if they don't know? Yeah. How do they find you?
So I give you a direct link.
Okay.
And I mean I can leave my links. I have 2 pages. I can leave my links in the comments. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Okay. It's in there. We got them. We got.
Yeah. I have 2 links. I have a free page and I have a $10.99 a month page.
$10.99 a month.
Now, $10.99 a month is going to be no paywalls. There's no commercials like for other girls.
Okay.
It's just me, fully nude and pictures, videos, full length videos, and everything. So.
Let me subscribe. $10.99 a month. Send me the link.
Okay.
I got Jessica Rabbit, Poison Ivy, with the red hair.
So I also want to do an Ariel, and
Ariel, you gonna be a mermaid?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So Ariel.
Where's B. Michael Smith when I need him right now? I need to tag him. Watch the show. Ariel. I love her.
Not so innocent anymore. She's not gonna be innocent in this video.
Is she topless in yours?
I think I'm gonna get the purple shell pasties.
Ooh.
That's what I'm decided on.
We're gonna name our titties by the end of the show, okay?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it.
We make everybody name their. Oh yeah, back to you. So what we're gonna name her? What do you want to name her?
Oh, I have to think about that one.
Think about it. Everybody comes on the show. Because then whatever you name yourself, that's who you are for the rest of your life here.
Okay.
It's serious. When I saw Big Dean Boski at Juneteenth, I said, Big Dean Boski. He said, whoa. He said, only on Tea Talks. Oops. I said, well, that's all I know you know. Big Dean Boski. So just know, whatever you name yourself, that's who you are for life.
Wow.
Of course, to my tea babies. So I guess, so you get the payment wise. So when you first got, like, what was the biggest amount for people who are watching, who are like interested? Please, people, ask any questions that you want. Any curiosities, anything, ask away. Because we want to educate you guys, just like anybody else. Whatever, I guess, ideas that you had about sex workers, whatever personalities you thought a sex worker were, or whatever the case may be. Today we're here to either solidify or break that mental thought of what you thought a sex worker were and what they do. Because, like I said, sex is such a vast thing. And regardless of whatever you like or what you don't like, the biggest thing is at least being educated from someone who's actually in that lifestyle. Not someone who's curious about it or wanting to try it out or whatever the case may be. Like someone who's in it, who's actually having a healthy, flourishing career behind it. Our guest here today, not only is she married, but she's actually enjoying being a sex worker and coming here on the show live with you guys. Flew all the way here to educate you guys on what a sex worker is, what they do, of course the things that they're vulnerable about doing it. And we want to talk to you guys, so please be open. Ask whatever questions you want to ask. She's here for not only just me, but for you guys. Come on, T-Babies. I love y'all. I'm here for you guys. So, like, if anybody on here is a sex worker, or if you know a cousin, family member, friend, auntie, uncle, I don't care. Like, tell them, like, watch the show, or if they want to be on the show. Like, tell them to come. I want to know. I want to know, what you like, what you're not into. I've heard so many different things. As far as content building and what they like even the feet. Have you did any feet work?
That's the tricky
Like
thing
as far as
about
like
feet.
the tone, because I've heard that you can like put makeup on your feet.
Really? Okay, I need to think about that because, after we talked about earlier, I had the dog attack.
Okay.
So they went feet first.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I can't make a lot of money off my feet.
Okay.
Because I have scars, but and that is really unfortunate because I like my feet played with, and I have a sex thing with my feet. Like I like
you like
to
them
tickle.
sucked or tickled?
Both. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Toes sucked.
That tickled my
feet
feet. I'm gonna
played
kick
with,
you.
tickled them. Normally I would kick somebody, but like if it's got to do with sex, then that like switch flips. I don't know why.
Seriously?
But yeah, it's fun.
Feathers or like the little the point of a needle? Because I know with different sensations, it's like.
You're giving me ideas. I'm like,
I'm just
I need
saying,
to write stuff down.
You need a pen and piece of paper?
Thank you.
Sure,
Lock it up.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Share it up. I'm just gonna tell you guys something.
Thank you.
I've been hearing a lot about selling your used panties. Mm-hmm. What are you all's thoughts? Brittany, if I can find the plug, you could have them. Take these dirty panties. If I can make money off my dirty panties, especially during the weeks where I'm cleansing, take them. Okay?
That means less laundry I gotta do.
What?
Right.
Pay me for this cleansing, okay? Because I hate it.
Yeah.
Something I got to deal with. I'm here like, okay. What's up, Uncle? I love you. How? Hey, they're going to find the mermaid hole. Shut your mouth. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sugar Dumpling. I love you so much. I miss you. Let's hang out soon.
I have a question. Does your husband help out with making the content?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just night before last, we did one a bondage video, and so I needed some help with the ropes, and he helped me with the ropes and came in and played a little part at the end too. So that was nice.
Wait a minute. Tell me about it. Set the scene.
Okay. So it was I was tied to a chair. Bound with ropes. Hands.
Tied like how? Take me there. I want to be tied up too.
Hands behind my back.
Okay.
And then feet strapped to each leg of the chair.
Okay.
And I had a ball gag in my mouth.
Did you got the ones that got the holes in it though? Mm-hmm. So you can breathe?
So I can breathe, yeah.
We'll just talk about that. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would
look
just
here, Princess. Yeah. Paisley. Paisley Princess. I got dyslexia.
Yeah, safety first.
Okay. So I'm tied up. My mouth got a ball in it.
Gagged and bound, and had my legs were spread, and I had a vibrator duct taped to the chair, so it was like a forced vibrator.
What's going on? I'm trying to figure out how I'm getting there. Okay, go ahead. I'm putting myself there. This is so much fun.
So the vibrator is taped to the chair in between your legs, and so it's forced on you. You can't move, and.
I put my
it's
pussy
there,
on there. That's all I got right now.
It's a forced orgasm, and it feels really good. So he came in at the very end of the video and
did what?
Well, we did a little bit of blowjob and smacked my titties around and stuff like that.
So you gave him a blowjob when you had the gag in your mouth?
Well, he took the gag out.
Oh, okay.
The gag.
I was like, girl, I'm pretending, but shit.
The gag makes you drool a lot, so it was it's really good for
oral
after
play.
You've had the gag in for a few minutes, then you take it out and you're all slobbery, so it makes a really good blowjob.
Okay, I'm going to do that from right now, but
I'll show you the video later. It's
you gonna let me see it?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
You can write that down. Show me the video. Show Jasmine blowjob.
So yeah, he stars in some of the videos too. But anything I need help with, he's
Does he wear a mask when he show his face?
He shows his face. Half the time he's I'm
thinking mystery and stuff. Right. You know what I mean?
Well, half the time he's not on screen.
Okay.
It's just gonna be his dick.
Okay.
So. His face won't be on screen most of the time, actually.
Sure,
but he doesn't mind his face being on screen, so that's handy. To have somebody that's so open. I'm really.
Do y'all have
really
a niche or a genre BDSM or sensual or toys, kinks? What's your niche for your OnlyFans?
So I guess my niche is like that. I don't have a niche. Like
I will willing to try anything.
Yeah. Now
do you let them suggest?
Yeah. When I do customs, like all the time, people have request just random stuff, very just out of nowhere kind of stuff.
What's the craziest they ever asked?
I've had a lot of off the wall requests that I won't do.
Okay. Which ones have you done? I'm gonna subscribe for a month.
Thank you. The last one that we just did, the gagged and bound video was a request, like a custom. And
the one you was
that I was just describing.
That I was trying to play like until you told me to put a dick in my mouth with a gag, and I knew what to do.
Well, he took the gag out.
I was like, shit.
And then we had that was fun.
Man, it was so sexy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like drenched. But so he had a request for pantyhose because a lot of guys like girls in pantyhose.
Love them.
Mhm. So the whole time I'm
rip you out of them.
Pantyhose with like a little rip in them, and then like at the end like really rip them. It made for a good video. So.
Thank you. Like it up, share it up. I love you, T-Babies. You're the best thing ever. Any questions?
I'm going to need y'all to go like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do for her videos because that shit's got to get expensive.
I'm
like
about to
tearing up these clothes for these videos. It's got to get expensive. And setting these scenes has got to get expensive. Yeah. I'm going to need you to go and subscribe. I can't even talk right now. Support. Do what you got to do.
Support Paisley Princess. Support her. Because and any other sex worker because y'all are in the safety of your home. Mm-hmm. That's what I really like. So do you have like a room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. I mean, my bedroom is honestly the main like office, I guess you could say. But I shoot all over my apartment.
I've seen sex rooms that have these things where they put your arms up and stuff.
Yeah, like in a dungeon.
Hell yeah, you're into it.
I would love that, but I don't have the money. Those are expensive.
Really?
But like you were saying, I do put a lot of money into this.
How much money do you have to? I'm glad you said that. How much money do you put into this?
It varies month to month, but it is tax deductible, so that's nice.
It's tax deductible. Girl, write this down. Tax deductible. Mm-hmm. How is it tax deductible so I can tell my people?
Well, it's all legal work, so just like with any other job, you put gas in your car if you're in sales, and you're driving all over the place. That's tax deductible. Same thing for me. My lingerie is tax deductible. Dildos, any kind of sex toy, tax deductible. It's pretty nice.
Where's your favorite place to get lingerie?
Shein. It's
really?
Yeah. It's like
let my coworker
no
tell
more
me
than
I'm addicted.
$15. You're addicted to Shein? Girl, let me tell you, I am so addicted to Shein.
I've never shopped there. But I hear that they have big kid clothes.
From clothes to kids to dogs to household to plants to parties, like
DIY stuff. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Don't get me started.
And their lingerie is really sexy too, and they have plus size lingerie too.
And it's good material. It's not gonna tear up after the first or second or third wash.
Right.
It's gonna last. Yeah. I'm addicted.
Mm-hmm. And it's also cheap. So
cheap as hell.
Like dirt cheap. I could shop at Goodwill and spend more money. Sometimes, yeah.
See, because I'm an Amazon shopper. I get most of mine from Amazon because I'm a big kid. I gotta order size for me. So, like, I don't like to spend over $20, $30.
All my dresses were under.
So
that much. All my work dresses came from Shein. I spent $15 and less.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody keep asking me where I get my dresses. I buy Shein.
And if you download the app, then you can like check in and get points. And each point is a penny, so that adds up really quickly.
So when you check out, it takes away from just from me because I'm obsessed. I get paid for being obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great. There's a Shein app.
Like I don't know how to describe this, but I literally get paid for being obsessed from just looking through.
Yeah.
I got you, girl. Girl power. I'm gonna save you some
I
money.
have like 20 things in my cart right now.
I got 3 because I spent $400.
Well, my cart's probably like less than $70.
Oh my god!
And I have like
20,
25 things. So.
I swear the same for Shein because we love them, but like
Yeah.
I fucking love that fucking site.
It's spelled SHEIN. Shein. And
I'm addicted.
highly recommend.
I'm addicted.
So do you, like, when you, because you do different cosplay things with your, do you buy a lot of your stuff from there, or do you buy different, do you have to go to different stores to?
I typically don't even go in a store. Maybe Goodwill. I'm all about Goodwill.
My tax man is on here. He go facts. These are all tax write-offs. Shout out to Maurice. Go on, Tickle.
So I mainly just do Shein and Amazon. Amazon's got the next day shipping, and it's just so convenient.
Oh yeah, so I've gotten things from Amazon the same day. It threw me for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe it.
Be here by 10 p.m.
I was like, here today.
Yeah.
I love Amazon too.
I do too.
I started some Amazon either. We're not getting paid.
I don't like to support Jeff Bezos, but I do love Amazon.
I love Amazon. Shein. Yeah. I'm addicted to it. So I tried a butt plug for the first time. Okay, that motherfucker was intense. Okay, and it was a bait. I finally put that little gem in my ass. Thank you guys. We could check that off of my things of trying. I still haven't put ginger up my ass, waiting on it, working on it.
And what is that?
Ginger is called figging. So we have this guy, his name is B. Michael. Oh, Optimus Prime. I forgot. He's been on the show. He's no longer B. Michael. He's Optimus Prime. So Optimus Prime came on the show, and he was like, figging is where you get a piece of ginger root. Because you ever had ginger root and how intense that shit is? And you stick it in your ass. And it's supposed to give this like warming, tingling, 1, 2, 3, and then you pull it out later. Well, I found Boozy, because my friend, okay, what's my other friend? Who brought me the big ass dildo. The sorcerer bought me.
Y'all remember everybody's name.
Listen, we love them.
The
sorcerer came through with this long, I said, if I ever did one.
It was like this big.
I wanted to be
a
My Little Pony. He brought me a hand for a fucking ass plug.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Oh, that's too much.
And that's okay, because one day I'm going to graduate there.
Yeah.
But
But I found her a
Paquito. Little beady, little pink, and it got a little jewel on the back. My favorite color, pink. And I found, y'all, one day I was like,
special. It's about the size of your pinky.
I'm going to put it in there now.
It's
modest.
I
but
put it in there.
It's good for beginner.
That shit is intense putting in and out.
Yeah, going in and out is like my eyes get so big.
Okay, I'm so glad about myself. When I put it in there, I thought I was like, yeah, I did it. When I put my fucker out, I was like, I thought out would be easy. It's not.
It's not.
It's totally not.
I'd be careful because with the really small ones because I have heard horror stories.
Like what?
ER visits, like from them getting stuck.
No.
I'm just saying, be careful.
It got like a
ones.
little stopper, so it couldn't go in there no further. Thank God. I'm glad you said that. But it couldn't go all the way.
That's good.
So when I got ready to pull the thing, and I did it by myself because I did not want to do it with a lover, and it'd be my first time doing it,
right?
And me being like, you know what I mean, like I don't know how to do this shit, but I did it, and it was okay. It was just so different.
Yeah.
Putting it, and I was like, I took a deep breath in, and boop, and I was like, oh, it's in there. I was so happy. I took pictures and everything. I couldn't believe it.
Good.
And then when it was trying to take out, but I was like, why taking it out was just as intense. Mm-hmm. So do you use butt plugs? It didn't feel good for me.
No. Well, I guess after you get used to it, I'm accustomed to it.
I'm gonna have to get used to it.
Do you have a trainer set?
Yeah, Boozy got me a little
small,
baby.
Okay, you get a trainer set where it's a small, medium, and large. And the large isn't even like that big. So it's like a beginner's set.
Boozy got me together with this little.
Yeah.
I just found the set that the trainer set that you were talking about. Where to go?
It was really nice.
That right there.
Expensive either.
Yeah, so Boozy got me the smallest one, right?
So this is
right.
about the size that we have.
I got the 1.1 inch.
Oh,
it's the little one, and see, it's got the little thing on the end.
That's all I can take, girl.
Yeah.
I have heard of the ones of people swallowing the thing on the end, and I think they just needed to size up though. These girls.
What you mean they swallowed it?
Their asshole swallowed it.
My asshole not that big.
Mine's not either, so I'm not worried about it. But
that makes me grab my ass like I swear.
No,
I
Amazon
worked
has
in healthcare for.
I was like $6, right? For mine.
Yeah, it was like $6.
I was so happy she bought it for me.
I've worked in healthcare for 16 years before I left the healthcare world to go to the insurance world, and I've seen some pretty
big
awkward
assholes.
things be like toothpaste tubes, microphones.
I don't judge.
People will shove some pretty awkward things up their behind. So
those
please
old people wanted that sensation.
The toothpaste tube was a young boy.
Oh no.
He was like 16. And it went all the way up in, and of course it has the sharp edges, so it had to be surgically removed because it couldn't just pull it back out.
Bless his heart.
So go get you some toys, please, and do it properly, and not stick objects that are not meant to go up your ass.
We're not kink shamers, but happy, healthy, safe.
Safety
we got
first.
3 rules on Tea Talks.
Happy, healthy, and safe.
I like that.
We only got 3 because we're LGBTQ Q friendly.
Plus.
Okay, I like that. LGBTQ plus.
QT plus friendly.
Yep. My mouth. Friendly.
It's a mouthful.
Shit, that was a lot. Wow, what?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes my ass hurt thinking about it. It does.
So
ouch.
No DIY sex toys.
Yes, no DIY sex toys. Amazon's pretty cheap.
Don't use toothpaste. I don't think I could think about that fish shell at the end cutting my ass up.
Yeah.
That makes me clench, honestly.
What up, Captain Crunch?
Yeah,
I forgot you do have a new name. Your name is now Lick'em Low.
I love it. Love it.
The fact that Captain Crunch, remember, Lick'em Low is in the building. We forgot. We're sorry. We bow down. We love you. We're sorry. Once you've been on the show, that is who you are forever. Okay. Is it what time I got, Captain Crunch?
We got 45. We're at 45 minutes.
Okay, lovely. Say
How long's the show?
an hour.
Oh, okay.
I know. I hate when the hour's up. I'd be so sad.
That's
I'm never
disappointing.
ready. So like, I like because I love when my guests have so much information. I just don't know what to do. But like, what would you tell anybody who is maybe getting into sex working? And it's just like one of those things. Like, I don't think it's something that you can be like coerced to. Like how you said, I've been a pretty sexually dominant woman since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not something that you just wake up and be like, I'm a sexual person.
Right.
It's just kind of like you said, the accident happened. After the accident, it was like, well, I've already been pretty sexual and OnlyFans is out there, so why not? Let's try it out. So because it's not something that's completely out of who you are, but like you said, it was like something like a gradual thing. Like, okay, semi-nude, see how y'all like it. I think I really like these semi-nudes. Boom, all the way nude. So it wasn't something, like I always tell people, you can't, some things like, yes, maybe, I don't know. But then, of course, there's some things that, like, being open, I'm a nudist. I'm naked all the time. So
and you at home.
Yeah, like, so it's nothing for me to be naked. So for it to be something for you not to, not to be like, I'm a sexual person, how would somebody else get into it? Not people who aren't trying to make themselves sexual people, but people who already know, like, I'm extremely sexual.
Right. If you're already comfortable with it, then I say go for it. And only do what you're comfortable with. Never jump outside of that comfort zone because you need to be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to have any fun with it. And then what's the point? So,
because you're having fun.
Yeah.
You're having fun with it. Like, it's a good time.
I eased my way into the, full nude and everything. I eased into it, kind of like that butt plug you tried out, but, just slowly, lots of lube, a little bit at a time.
I put so much lube on the tip of that thing if I pushed it in there. You understand me? I was pushing all lube. That fucking tip of that thing was wet as shit.
That's good. That's good.
It was like... I had so much lube on there, and I could, it's like a cheese pour. What about a lube pool? Well, no, a cheese pool. I got a lube pool for it. It was like luba. Yeah. That was the only way. I was going to get that in my ass. That was the only way. But I did it for you guys. I'll do it for my T-babies. Because I'm like the one person that I don't mind trying out stuff. But, some shit, I'll be like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
But then I'll do it so I can tell my T-babies how it turned out. But the whole ass plug thing, it's intense going in and out. Once it's in there, it's okay. It's almost like, ooh, I did that. It's almost like, I don't know, getting on a roller coaster ride and I did it.
Yeah. You just feel like you're getting away with something.
I'm getting away with something. There's an ass plug and it's pink in my ass and there's a jewel on the end of it. Who the fuck would have thought about that?
Yeah. No, it was pretty great.
So it's pretty, but with yours, you get to explore different things. You went over the semi-nude, all the way to the nude. You have a partner. Y'all are married. Shout out to being married.
Yes,
and a sex worker.
It's so great.
Quit playing with me. Not only did I get a sex worker to fly in, she's a married sex worker. So for the ones who, like I said, who have whatever type of thoughts and bias about it, I'm hoping after tonight, your mind is open. That you're more, like I said, open to it, willing to talk to different sex workers, different, open to learn, what even their niche is. And, I hope after tonight you realize that everybody doesn't have to, go out and, I guess, quote unquote, prostitute themselves and have sex with random people. We have someone here now who's not prostituting herself out at all. She's a sex worker who enjoys being naked in front of the camera. And the cosplay is, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Shy.
Appreciate it.
Shy, cover my face. But you're so beautiful and you're happily married. And the fact that your partner gets to come into character with you, that's so awesome. It's like with anything that anybody ever wants to do, even if it's not sex working, to be able to have a partner who wants to go into business with you and enjoy the business with you. That is a goal for everyone. You have so many people who have so many different, like I said, different type of jobs, and their partners whatever. You come in, you get ready to tell them babe, I did this. I got my numbers up. We talked about this, and they're just kind of it just keeps going over their head. But then you have a partner that actually gets in character with you.
Did you were you which happened first? Were you a sex worker before you were married, or were you married before you were a sex worker?
Married before I was a sex worker.
How did you bring up the conversation of wanting to be a sex worker into your marriage?
Or
did it just happen?
Actually, our mutual friend here had told me about it several times and was like, I think that you should try this out. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. The producer here. Told me about it and kind of, because I was pretty ignorant about, sex work and OnlyFans and anything in it.
Because it's always dirty, raunchy, nasty.
Yeah.
Really sketchy, really. But you're so beautiful who's married in a healthy relationship. Happy, healthy, safe. You don't ever get those three in someone who does anything sexual. So, you're the complete opposite of what people would see as a sex worker.
Yeah, I can say you've changed my mind about it because I my opinion coming to it was most people that I'd ever met were very, not to say raunchy, but very raunchy in your face.
Dirty?
You're very kind, soft spoken, and absolutely gorgeous. And
like back to gorgeous. Girl, we're gonna eat you alive when this.
So for me, I'm like, it's just you've completely changed my mind, and
Thank you.
Like
my mind is blown.
Thank you.
Because you're very soft spoken and not you're not like bam in your face. Here I am. You're just like, hey, here I am.
There's a lot of like the in the porn world they call it brat personalities.
Yeah.
That and they make plenty of money and that's great for them. It's just that's not me.
Our subs told us that their doms did not like them being brats.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, we had 2 subs on the show, and they was like, our dom does not like brats.
Yeah, and I've had I've played that FinDom role, financial dominatrix. I've played that FinDom role, and I can be, a dominatrix and belittle men and have fun doing that. I have the ability to turn on that switch.
Are you a switch in the BDSM community? Or more sub?
I'm a switch.
Me too.
With men especially, I'm very submissive, and then with women, I'm like really dominant. So, it's just. But I mean, I like to
turn
the
gender.
Around.
Got you though.
I mean, I still have fun with either
both.
role. Yeah.
But that's that natural. Like for me, I'm a switch. For men who don't know what they want to do, I become their dom. But a man who's very secure in who they are, I'm their sub.
I love it.
But if you don't know what you want to do, okay, fine, I'll tell you. And I don't mind it. So that's when I become the switch, so to speak. But gender roles with the woman, I'm always going to be their dom. Can't help it. Forever and always. I've never come across a woman where I'm their submissive. Almost, though. I came across one lady. I was like, oh, shit. But we didn't go no further.
That's a disappointment.
I know, time, schedule, that's the only reason.
Much fun.
But I was so excited to find out what it would feel like to be a submissive for a woman, because I've never done it before. I've always been their dom. Oh, you said us Paisley's motherfucking sub. Like, motherfucking on that too. If only the T-babies could see my fucking notes. Because my notes get real over here. Yo, Paisley's. Alright, motherfucking sub. Say less. Because I've never been a sub to a woman before. Always the dom. Because it's always like there's something that they're trying to get into. And I'm like, I've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
Forever. This ain't even new to me. But for them, they'd be like, I've never even been a girl pussy before. I'm like, oh, how cute.
That's always the story with me. Like, not any girl, but like a lot of girls that I've been with.
Majority of all mine.
Yeah. It's
like,
very
okay.
common for them to just be like, oh, I don't know, I've never done this before. And I'm like, let me show you.
Come here, I got you, girl.
Yeah.
So I guess I've never been able to be a sub. Almost. Like I said, time and restraints and all this other shit. But it is what it is.
I've had one girl dominate me, and that was...
How was it?
It was fun.
For real?
Yeah.
Never.
It's fun to let go.
Bron, hi baby. How are you? Boo. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show. Coming on the show tonight.
I really appreciate you having me.
I don't dominate.
You don't dominate yet. Boozy's like,
I'm submissive. If you don't know what you're doing, we're not doing.
Yeah. It's so much fun to be a sub. It really is. Just to like let go and just it's freeing.
It
have
is.
Somebody else take charge.
For that
I take charge in everything else in my life. I have everything else scheduled. I have everything else planned. I do everything else. That's the one place I don't want to do it.
It depends.
No, I don't want to do it.
For the most part, I don't want to. But when I have to, I'm like, ooh, this gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's the
so
way
I don't be like,
think about
I have to, like, oh, shit, I got to. Be more like, oh, you're not very sexually competent.
Right.
That's okay, because I am. And then I pull out my bag of tricks.
I'm like Felix with the magical bag of tricks, like the cat, like the cartoon. Back in the day. I have this like huge bag of sex toys.
I have a bag.
All right, let's.
Well, I have a treasure chest
this
that this girl bought me. I have a treasure chest full of everything.
That's awesome.
That's a treasure chest.
Nice.
Big old treasure chest.
I love it.
It has Pinky in there, and I have a new one called Isis. Did we call it Isis?
I don't
The
remember.
brain.
Oh, the brain. Pinky and the brain. So
Nice.
it's Pinky, and the ice one is called the brain.
I love it.
Because I've never had a glass dildo, and they send my people Magic Stick and Magic Pot. They're my first married couple to come on the show. They came out with bags of dildos that was all glass. And I was like,
Okay.
right, like glass dildos. So I had one of my lovers send me a glass dildo. He sent me a glass dildo. I've been in love with it.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get one.
Girl. Okay,
I
so
gotta show
glass
you how to get free
dildo,
sex
I mean,
toys, too.
silicone, you're rubbing it across your clit, eventually it gets hot.
Yeah.
And I don't like that hot sensation. Like, I don't mind it be like a little warm, but when that shit start being frictiony,
Yeah.
it kind of takes away from me. A glass dildo does not get hot.
Okay.
Girl, it's like just two strong fingers that don't give out. But then it has a little hook at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, orgasm after orgasm after orgasm. That motherfucker don't get tired.
Okay.
Until I get tired. Then my wrist get tired.
Well, you can like freeze them too. Like.
Somebody told me about the
Nice.
freezing. I don't want nothing cold though.
I feel like it depends on the situation. Like,
Don't.
because I have my hood pierced, and so like
What's your hood? Your
the
your
hood of
pussy
my clit.
pierced?
Yeah. So
How's
like
that feel?
a little bit of like ice cubes or something like that feels good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take away the sensation from like orgasms or oral play?
if
I
it's
feel like
pierced
a
properly.
glass dildo frozen and then wet pussy would get stuck like the kid's tongue on the Christmas.
You don't even think about that. I
didn't
don't want to be a Christmas story.
I'm so glad you
Paisley.
said that.
I do not want to be. Girl, my pussy gets stuck to this fucking. It ain't Christmas yet, and I don't want my goddamn lips. Paisley, why you trying to?
Painful.
You trying to set me up for failure?
No.
Paisley tried to set me up.
Instantly, that's where my brain goes.
Paisley, what?
You're the smart one in the room here. Like I'm so glad you
Always,
said
this the
something.
brain. This is the. She like Jazz. Turn your phone down, Jazz.
I don't know that a frozen glass
And
with a
wet
wet
pussy is
point.
gonna.
Touche.
You ever tried it?
No, I've never even used a glass dildo before.
Okay.
But I have used like
I
ice
can
cubes.
see cold, like put it in the refrigerator.
But yeah,
But I don't think
not frozen.
frozen.
Okay.
I'm with. Okay, I'm gonna put on there.
I'm gonna write that.
YouTube.
Chilled, not frozen.
Glass dildo. Girl. And wet pussy. Cause you got me feeling like Christmas story too right now.
I'm putting in my
Mama.
notes, in parentheses, Christmas story.
Christmas story. Cause it was like, stick your tongue out. Stick your pussy out. Stick your lips out. And the next thing you know, it's wrapped around this fucking glass dildo and we're both over here sucking shit.
I'm trying to preserve my pussy, not do
That's what
anything
I
wrong
want
to
to
it.
try all crazy shit by my fucking self. And then I'll do it with a partner. Because I'm going to tell a partner as he's taking his ass plug out, like, whoa, what's going on?
Y'all know that my brain goes to, would I care to explain this to the ER nurses?
You know, I've heard of
That's a
that.
good point.
I've heard of that. I've only had like 2 situations where I was like,
would I care
when
to
it-
explain this to the ER
when
nurses?
I learned about the frenulum.
And here, I know most of the ER nurses because I used to work with them. So no, that is not something I would care to explain.
I don't
to
wanna
the
I bet they're
explain
gossips too.
Girl, I've heard the craziest shit from
They
nurses
gossip like
about-
hell.
And I mean, you can't help it. You can't have people come in with their penises broken and their vaginas tore up. Or the craziest shit I've ever heard was the gerbil stuck in an ass. Because there's this thing called, I don't know what it's called.
Felching.
Okay.
I have to know these things.
And there's a gerbil that goes in the ass and out the ass, and it's like it does something. It's like a sensation that people get, and that motherfucking gerbil didn't come back the fuck back out. It stayed in there, so they had to go to the hospital.
No.
They had to go people actually did that.
Hospital to get it out because that gerbil was trying to eat through the.
Yep. No.
That
No.
baby.
The gerbil? Or
yes, he was lost in there. Probably didn't know what the hell to do.
He was going off the wrong tunnel.
He was not happy.
No.
Say. The gerbil was not happy. He'll say he fucked up all the T-Talks fucking agreements. Because in order to be a part of T-Talk, happy, healthy, or safe.
Yeah.
Three simple
like
rules.
We need that's the only rules that we got. That's why it's LGBTQ plus. I love let me put LGBTQ plus. Girl, ain't nobody else got that plus on them. LGBTQ plus. Oh,
There's
T.
2 T's now?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's LGBTQT plus. Let me just see what that means, okay? Oh my goodness, okay guys, over here. I know it's transitioning. The extra T is transitioning.
Yeah.
It's lesbian, gay, bi,
transgender,
questioning, queer,
transitioning.
all transitioning, and then plus. Thank you. I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm learning.
I'm open to it. I just don't. I'm ignorant to some things.
So I'm putting together a sex party next year. It's BDSM base. And
I like this idea.
oh man, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be next year, September.
Mm-hmm.
So babies, mark your fucking calendars, okay? I don't know exactly the date. It's between the 9th and 2 weeks after that. So I gotta figure out, when the mansion's available, when the DJ's available, when all the beautiful people are available. Because I want different, like I want a room of bondage. I want a room of cosplay. I want rooms of different things that people can experience. And I have people coming in from all over the place. Like you came in tonight. Thank you so much. So with all these people coming in all over the place, I want to make sure I cater to them. So they wanted to do it this year, but we're not going to do it this year. Most definitely next year. And I want to invite you. You come back. Will you fly back to me?
I would love to.
Shut up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you for the invitation.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited.
Christina, you want to come? She's OMG. OMG. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yeah, so like we'll have this. I have to screen you lovely little people, because the thing is, like with BDSM and anything else in this world, it's a very fragile open space.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. It's not a place for you to, like I said, if it's something that, look at that fucking hair. Why do my hair do that? Like I wanted to come down, whatever. It's not a place for you to figure out if you want to try this out or not. No.
Right.
Try it out on your time with someone else. Mm-hmm. You don't try these type of things out with a group of people who've been doing this for years. This is not the place for that. So, of course, everybody will not be invited. It will be invite only. If you do not have a black card, you cannot walk in there. But I am putting together a BDSM sex party.
I feel honored to be invited. So thank you.
Thank you for taking our invite.
Love it.
And you little T-babies.
I feel like Paisley Princess needs her own room.
Do you want your own room?
With like a...
For cosplay?
With like a little...
You're so fucking fine. I'm coming to your room.
Like
How much? $10.99?
What is it called? A pedestal where she can sit and
right.
autographs?
Like, you can't touch her, okay? All right? Can't touch her.
Where
Can't
she
do
can
nothing.
just sit and
We're just going to look at
autographs?
her. We're just going to look.
Oh, one of my favorite cosplays is my goddess.
Yes.
So,
will you wear a big old, crown and everything?
Like the little, golden leaves in my hair.
Have her sitting on a pedestal and signing autographs for her fans.
With my golden sneakers on.
Yes.
We're gonna put people at your feet and everything.
With grape leaves.
It's motherfucking up.
I love that.
We're gonna have a man with one of the big ass fucking fans. Oh my God. And then your husband's gonna be there, sitting there like the King Tut he is, in the corner.
Yes.
And he gonna be sitting there like, yeah,
that's
my
mine.
baby.
Love it.
That's my baby over there. Hell yeah. So guys, be looking for that next year, September. We got the mansion.
Yay.
Got the mansion last night.
I don't know what the mansion is.
I know, I got you. I literally came across it last night. And they're also a part of the lifestyle.
Nice.
And everything's
That's
non-disclosed. So let me just say that. It will be most definitely non-disclosure. I mean, if T talks, you see my face. So it is what it is. But anybody else other than me and Boozy and Paisley Princess, you won't know who's there. And nor can you ever speak about who's there. Because you will have to sign a fucking waiver before you go in there. Because like I said, it's such a vast variety of a world. But it's a very private world. And these people are free for a few reasons. Because they're healthy. And they're happy. And they feel like they're in a safe environment. And I will most definitely make sure that I put you in a safe space. So I will have non-disclosures. And I will start, passing out these little black cards to my party.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Girl, when my friend said, hey, I got the mansion, I said, quit playing with me. He's like, I got the mansion. He was like, we just got to recruit more people. I said, say less. I got a whole show.
I've always wanted to go to a like sex party type thing. Like,
and it's going to be a masquerade.
Perfect. Oh. Okay.
Mom's ball.
Mom's ball.
What's that? What's Mom's ball?
It's a party in New Orleans. It's spelled like mother mom. Mom's ball.
Oh, ball, not mall.
Ball.
Okay, put that in my.
Like a ball, like
New Orleans. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And my pen.
I'll tell you more about it. It was so much fun.
New Orleans.
It's just a party, just all about debauchery.
I love it.
I'd say I have the perfect dress for this event, but it won't fit me by then.
It won't.
Because it don't fit me now.
Because you keep losing weight
Well,
by the fucking
get
day.
a new dress for this.
I'm so
for
proud
this
of you.
event. It'll be fun.
Be a reason to go shopping.
Okay, T-Babies. Well, I'm not ready for that one, but where's the beginner party? So, Brittany, I'm going to have a couple of those before next year. Because that's the only way I can screen through you T-Babies who are really ready and who's not. And if you're not, that's okay. Listen, this is like, my whole show is about communication, being happy, healthy, and sex. Happy, healthy, and safe. I can't even say the word right. And knowing your limitations, okay? We are not here to push you past your limitations. We are not here to make you try things that you was like, hell no. Like, believe me, that's not it. But I am here to open
just
up.
Just because we try things that we were originally like, hell no.
And I'm just going to try all type of stuff.
Not mean that we're making you.
I ain't going to stop trying stuff for y'all. I put an ass plug in. I won't say I loved it. It was a different experience, okay? But then again, like I said, I did it by myself with nobody. So maybe, because I've had sex twice in my ass and I loved it. But I've never used the ass plugs. What I'm saying, but when I used the ass plugs, it was by myself. It wasn't with a partner. So with anything, it's going to be a total different feeling. It's going to be a total different experience. Me, myself, and ass plug, it was just me putting an ass plug in.
Yeah.
I've heard to use the ass plug and have sex at the same time, and I've heard it's absolutely fabulous.
See what I mean? I didn't do that. I was just like, I'm not putting an ass plug in with a partner for the first time. And I'd be like,
your pussy feels tighter and the dick feels bigger. Yeah. Because you have that extra it's taking up extra space, and so everything's just tighter. It's good. Yeah. Highly recommend.
You just playing my soul. Okay. So, okay, T-Talk, T-Babies. That is the show for tonight, okay? If you want to be on T-Talks, so 1, 2, 3 step process. It's as simple as, hey, T-Babies, I want to be, T-Girls, that's us. I want to be on the show. And then we pick out a date. pick out the date. We say yes. Then after that, you tell me if you want to fly in, like my girl did. If you want to drive in. If you want to walk in. If you're local. It really doesn't matter to us.
Zoom in.
If you want to zoom in, shout out to Studio 65 for being able to produce Tea Talks and get us to where we are and the platform that we are, to the point that people don't mind flying into us. My heart is swollen. Thank you, Paisley Princess. But anybody else who wants to fly in, walk in, drive in, zoom in, it's as simple as that. And then you're here. 1, 2, 3. Say you want to be here. We'll give you a date. And we figure out how we get you here. That's all. There's no questionnaire. There's no pre-interview. There's no hoopla. Whatever. We're not here for that. If you want to cuss, you can cuss. Only thing we don't do on Tea Talks is smoke narcotics because it's not legal everywhere. That's literally the only reason why. If it was legal in all 50 states and international and all those shit, then yeah, sure, we don't care. But it's not. And Facebook, I ain't gonna talk about Facebook since I'm here. Be quiet.
Don't want to get this up.
I've been in jail before. But Facebook will put me in jail, and then I won't be able to see you guys on those Tuesdays. And I love y'all because I only take a 2-month break, November, December. Other than that, if y'all don't see me, it's because Facebook wouldn't let me do it.
Or we had an emergency.
But we had like family over everything. Family will forever be top priority. There's nothing that trumps family here on Tea Talks. So if you want to be on Tea Talks, let me know. Hope you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys have a better understanding of sex workers. Hoping, after tonight you change your mind about them. Even if you didn't, hopefully that now that you feel more educated on what they do. Learning that every sex worker is not the same. The demeanor is not the same. And that it's as easy as like I said, I've been on the show 1, 2, 3. Just like, hey, you're a sex worker, cool. What do you do? Do you like it? Give me some more information. Because the lady that we have on the show today, not only is she happy, healthy, and safe, but she's married. She's making great money. She's educated. Because when she started breaking down taxes, most people don't even know that they can get, a tax write-off from something that they love to do. Because it's not like flipping a hamburger or dealing with people all the time, but they're dealing with, but you kind of are dealing with people that have special, which titty? This one? Okay. Oh, shit, that girl. Give me the camera. Almost. Because at the beginning of the show, the producer did not tell me my titties was even. At the beginning of every shop, like, my titties even? They even, what they looking like? But this show, I didn't give a chance to do it. I was laughing so fucking hard about something else. But I'm hoping you guys learned something. Like, seriously. That is the whole purpose of Tea Talks. We are here to break the communication barrier between you, your partner, and if you're asexual, you only having sex with yourself. Maybe you want to become a sex worker. And maybe now you know that she transitioned from partial nudity. Maybe you don't want to do partial nudity. You don't want to go full-blown nudity. Obviously, you can do that too. If you feel like you won't even be successful in a relationship, we have someone here who's breaking every obstacle, every barrier, every mental, whatever you might have thought a sex worker was. I'm hoping she knocked all that shit out the park for you. Literally. So I just want to say thank you so much. Wait a minute, before you leave, you did not name yourself Paisley Princess.
Oh, goodness.
And I didn't name my titties. What we naming them? I don't have no name for. They don't get along, so who fight out? What's them 2 people that used to fight all the time? Mo and Curly.
That's 3. There's 3 of them, though.
There's 3 I don't.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, there you go.
Say less. Let me put this on here. Jasmine titties. I'm gonna put boobs. because this motherfucking pen ain't working.
We're going to name you the Crimson Tide.
Oh, no.
And Jerry.
I've been watching a lot of Teen Titans lately, so I like
So
Starfire.
Tom and Jerry.
Starfire.
Who are you?
I had to be Bubbles.
Bubbles.
They're Bubbles.
Tom and Jerry, they be fighting. Who are you?
Starfire from Teen Titans.
Starfire. I gotta put that in parentheses so I don't forget it.
You gotta have your bubbles on top of the boobs.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
I didn't even think about that. So my boobs are Tom and Jerry because they fight all the time. And you're Bubbles because you got the bubble.
Bubbles
And
on top of the boobs.
you are Starfire. I fucking love it. That's you from now on.
Okay.
Forever.
I like that.
It'll never change. As Big Dean Boski. I saw him at Juneteenth. I said, Big Dean Boski. He was like, only on T-Talk Jazz.
Yeah. What?
only on T-Talk Jazz. I was like, oh, my bad. Nobody else knows but us.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. T-Babies, thank you so much for being here. I really don't have too many more closing remarks, but I love you. Thank you so much for being here every Tuesday, 8:30-ish. Heavy on the fucking ish. And hopefully you keep coming to learn something from us. Hopefully you're wetting the bed, having better fucking orgasms, communicating with your partner or your fucking self, okay? You got to know thyself before you can allow anybody to come in here. Hopefully you're happy, healthy, and safe. LGBTQT plus. Whatever you're doing, don't allow anybody to tell you that your sexual needs are not important. And we will see you next Tuesday at 8:30-ish here on Facebook on T-Talks. I love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye, guys.